Hello twin flames, and welcome to the Divine Masculine Daily Message for Wednesday. Now I'm really excited today because I want to bring in this beautiful deck, the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. And this is a huge guidebook I've found in my collection of guidebooks to bring it in. And this deck's by Ellis. So this is a beautiful deck. And what are the masculines doing right now? They are learning to master their life, their self, their environment, their physical reality, to move towards you and your mission and your life together. So if you're a divine feminine, this is really going to help you to understand where your masculine is today, where his head's at, what he's thinking, what he's mastering. And masculine, if you're tuning in, it's going to give you insight into what you need to be doing or why you're feeling or thinking what you need to do. So let's do this then. So what's the energy, please, angels? Here we go, straight out the deck. So the message is Cosmos mirrors you. Wow. Now, this is such a perfect message because in today's daily twin flame reading, it's all about mirroring. It's all about the yin and the yang. It's all about polarity. So masculines, if you're watching this and you've been seeing that yin and yang symbol, which is, you know, the light and the dark, the round circle with the light and the dark, and you're thinking, why am I seeing this symbol? What is it saying to me? Or if you keep seeing mirrors everywhere, or things are being shown to you and you really feel that you're having all of this time to reflect and, you know, you're going within and you're asking yourself questions, it's because you're asking yourself, who are you? You're learning who you are. You're finding your way. So things are being mirrored back to you in the physical reality to show you what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, and who you are. And when we see things in our outer world, it's always a sign of what's to come, how we're feeling, what we're thinking, what's going on. So it's a preview. So if you're looking around you and you're seeing great things, you know, happiness, joy, bliss, maybe something you're wanting to create and manifest, you're seeing love everywhere, that's what's happening within. You're coming to terms with things within you need to change, especially if you're seeing a lot of upheaval. You know, if you're seeing volcanic activity on the TV or on social media or in a documentary, or you're seeing some kind of shifting in the ground like an earthquake or rumblings or things shaking. Or if you're feeling that, you know, you may be seeing couples arguing. If you're in a karmic situation and you're seeing couples arguing, this is what's coming in, because things have to change. Because you are part of the cosmos. You are connected with the universe. You are source. So when I'm connecting with this, I feel that your life and your environment and your physical reality is shifting and changing to move you where you're meant to be. And it's all because you've gone on a journey of self-discovery. Who am I? Why am I here? What is this love? What is this life all about? It's time for me. So you are analysing your own psyche and your own life, and it's making big changes occur. And before big changes occur, we usually see them mirrored in our physical reality, with the things we notice, see, experience, things we go through, whether it's with other people or within ourselves, things we notice, things we observe. So the universe is giving you a preview of how good it could be or how bad it could be if you continue on the path you're on. You know you have to make changes, and it's time to master your own life. And what I'm really seeing in this too is diamonds, power, realizing how precious this life is, that you are precious in this lifetime, and it's time to nurture you, and that you and your divine feminine are also mirrors to each other. What you feel, they feel. What they feel, you feel. So you're feeling all of this energy, and you're realizing how precious they are, especially if, you know, you've been hurting them lately with your actions or words or without saying anything at all. Because sometimes no action is action. So if you've made your feminine feel worthless, this is you realizing that she is a true diamond in your life. She is treasured to you. She is unique, or he is unique. And you're coming to terms with all of this. So you're starting to realize and wanting to change and even apologize and shift things around. So we're going to tap in with the guidebook for this. And this is the number 20. And 20 is obviously connected with, the energy in 2020 where all these changes came in. So Divine Masculine, that will definitely be a pivotal year, where you started waking up and realizing things had to change. Maybe you even made some changes around those times too, or you went through some crazy stuff, in the world as well, crazy stuff. But 20 is also about seeing things clearly, clarity, 2020 vision. So this is where you are, you've been on this journey of healing and awakening and overcoming fear. They're giving me fear since 2020. So it says, what you feel as random, chaotic and disjointed in your world is a result of your scattered thoughts, words and feelings that you have sent out into the universe, either consciously or unconsciously. So I'm really feeling what you are seeing in your physical reality right now is showing you what's truly going on. It's giving you an insight into what's going on. And I definitely feel this is also connected with things happening in the physical world, like, weather or, kind of earthly shifts and changes like volcanoes or earthquakes or, rumblings or things moving around. It says, no one sets out to ask for problems or difficulties, and yet what we think, speak and project is so powerful. And that's so true, because what we do is we, kind of attract problems in, so we make changes, so we understand, so we grow, so we learn. We don't ask for problems, but sometimes they just come in. Things just don't go smoothly sometimes in our lives. And Divine Masculine, you're understanding this right now, why these things happen the way they do. We don't ask for these things. But if we were meant to just have a smooth life, we wouldn't have come into this physical body and this awareness of who we are, because a smooth sailor, or, when a smooth sea doesn't create an expert sailor. Think about a sailor. They're on the sea, and they go through storms and bad weather and chaos. They get drowned by, when they're on board, sometimes the sea can come up and cover them, and they have to hold on for dear life. So these things happen, so we grow. We go through challenges so we can overcome them. It says, you are reminded today of how powerful your words are. So you're being reminded as well that your words have power to speak things into existence, to make things happen. The way you speak has power, and your words have the power to harm or heal. So are you speaking with words of love or speaking with fear, with tragedy energy, where you think everything's bad or, you're in pain? And this is also how you communicate with your divine feminine. So if you're speaking of love and how beautiful the relationship is, and you're giving all of that to them, they give that to you. But if you're being very testy or tetchy, or you're being a bit guarded, or, you're giving out pain, your feminine will feel that too. Hurt people. So what I'm really feeling here is masculines, you're healing all the hurt within you that you've projected onto others, whether that be your divine feminine, your karmic partner, someone you're around. So today you're becoming aware of your words and your feelings and your actions, and how the things you do and the things you say and the way you act create a ripple effect for the world and your life and your connection. The sacred geometric shape here is perfectly balanced and proportioned, which symbolises the need for reasoned, wise and well-intentioned words and thoughts that are also focused. So you're learning to focus your thoughts. I feel this is also very much about you going within and processing your feelings and working things out and finding the way. It says you are in a state of regular communication with the universe. So you're always connected with heaven. You're always connected with your guides. You're always connected with your divine feminine telepathically. So divine feminines, you're being reminded of that today. That if you're not communicating, you are communicating in so many other ways. And if you are in communication with your twin, both of you are learning how to respond to each other instead of reacting to each other. If you're triggering each other, you're learning to heal that. So you don't take things personally. So you relax about things, you make it more light-hearted, and you connect more with each other's hearts and soul. It says it listens and responds to what you emit and sound out constantly. Sound out, not send out, sound out. The things you hear, the things you feel, the way you are, because you are a vibrational frequency. So if you're operating in a higher frequency, you send that out to the world and you receive good back. If you're operating on a lower frequency, then you bring in lower things. That could be people who are feeling very negative or very conscious of negative emotions or feelings. So they try and drag you down or bring negativity or, fear or gossip into your reality. So it causes more pain, more struggle. The angels say if you've been projecting that life is hard, unfair and difficult, the universe will give you more of the same. So if you're in that victim mentality, feeling that, it's all bad, you're going to receive bad. If you start seeing things through the eyes of love and miracles and magic, you're going to get more good coming in. And I feel that's the energy you were moving towards. You're starting to understand things from a much bigger picture point of view. You're starting to feel things much more now and connect more with your twin on a very deep level. He says, if on the other hand you speak of abundance, laughter and wonder, that will manifest for you. So think carefully about the programming that's inside of you. So the masculine's healing and mastering and overcoming things they've been brought up with, conditioning in society. And that's in George's cards. I'm letting go of the conditioning of society. I'm learning to let go of the things I've once believed. So these are about core beliefs changing your ways, changing your thoughts, changing your actions, changing what feels good because things are not longer resonating with your soul. So masculines, you're becoming more aware of what's good for you and what's bad for you, what works for you and what doesn't and who that is. Because you know that your life works better with your divine feminine innies. So you're learning to master all of your emotions. It says the universe wants to support you and bring to you what you wish, but it does so based on the quality of your vibration and your thoughts. And Archangel Metatron is asking you to put behind you old ways, family patterns and previous thoughts so that you can bring in things that you want. And it goes on and on. But the message is very clear. The message is very clear. You're going through a huge period of awakening. You're realizing that you are much bigger than this physical world and this body and this life. You're moving away and you're breaking free from the past because it doesn't serve you. That's why in your reality, you may be falling out with your boss or falling out with your friends or falling out with your karmic partner or trying to, trigger somebody to have an argument with you because you need to go within. So if you're doing that, if you're triggering your divine feminine in any way, it's because you need to go within and heal that. You need to make changes. They're your greatest mirror. So they are reflecting back to you everything you need to heal and change. They are a mirror of what you want, of who you can be, who you are. You see your divine feminine as a goddess and a light for a reason. Because they are inspiring you to change your life. You're realizing how important they are and what a treasure they are to you. And you treasure that. And you're grateful for that. And you're saying to your divine feminine, please don't leave me. Please don't let me go. Trust me to find my way. So you're breaking free of the past, limitations, restrictions, barriers, things that have been built up in your life. And you're breaking free. A lot like enamel on a tooth or plaque on a tooth that's been cleaned and restored and cleared. So you can make the right decision and choose love, not fear, and focus on what you want. So you're breaking free. You're coming down to earth. You're understanding. They're showing me like Kal-El, like Superman, when he came through in that kind of, that portal or that vessel. And he came to earth and he had to learn to breathe properly because he was used to a different atmospheric energy. He had to learn to handle his feelings and emotions. So you're feeling everything. You've got all this energy and you're on electronic overload. And what I'm actually feeling with that too is this is all that spark and that fire and that passion that you share with your twin. And this is all overloading you. So you're feeling everything right now on a physical level, an emotional level, a spiritual level, and it's just too much to take. So the angel's saying, go within, quiet your mind, have a break from society, go within and connect with the one self. And that way you'll master your emotions. And Archangel Metatron is aligning your chakras right now, balancing your energy and opening your eyes to the truth. So you can move forward and make changes and actually admit to your divine feminine how precious they truly are. So divine feminine, if you're cross-watching, this all seems a bit out there. It's because that's how they feel. They're going through lots of emotions. Their mind is going like this right now because it's trying to contain all the information. So they have to go within to process that because they're not like you. They don't talk about the feelings or express things to others. They try and deal with it all inside, and that can create this overflow of energy and emotion that feels like an overload. But they are grateful for you. They want you to know that today. He sees you as this beautiful, rare, unique, precious gemstone that he wants to nourish and look after. So he's come here to learn and grow. He's realizing that he's connected with the stars. It's like he's a starseed. They show me like, that kind of projection of energy coming down to earth. So he's come down to earth to grow, and he's waking up to this now. He's realizing he has a mission and he's got things to do. So he's breaking free of the past. He's starting to understand and see. And while all this is going on, divine feminine, relax and breathe and work on you and shine your light, because that will always guide your twin home. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.